It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Got a Welsh beer today by the name of Tomos y Lilford, and it's the Gaucho 5% ABV beer. It's a beer brewed with, well, it's a South American IPA, brewed to celebrate the 150th anniversary of the Welsh landing in Patagonia. The grains are ale malt, wheat, the hops are Pilgrim, Pioneer, Willamette. It's 37.7 IBU, and it's been brewed with Yerba mate tea. So, a local beer to me, a beer that's been brewed in Cowbridge, which is about 10 to 15 miles away. Gold bottle cap. Let's get the beer out into a glass, see what we get. I have been in various bottle shops around South Wales, and I've always seen, especially the last year or two, 2015, 2016, I've seen this brewery's beers pop up, and I just, for one reason or another, just missed it. Just, you know, sometimes in life you look at stuff, especially bottles of beer, and you think, I'll get that next time, and you just never get around to buying it. But my wife, who works in the flower shop in Lantwick Major, they were doing their little kind of market festival thing, and they had a stand on this brewery, and she went out and she bought me the beer. So we have it in a glass. Let's review it. It's nicely carbonated. It's a bottle conditioned beer. You can see the little bit of sediment there floating around in the glass. It's a one finger, quite tight white head, and it's amber in colour with a slight haze. Aroma, ooh, you get that Willamette hop right on the back end. It's sweet yet spicy, and I think the yerba mate will come through more in the taste. Should we dive in? Cheers. That's lovely. That is a lovely, lovely beer. That is really, really nice. I have had Yerba Mate previously on another beer review. It was an American beer. I can't think of the brewery's name. It's been a long day, stressful day. I wanted to come in, crack the camera out, record a beer review. So the brewery name might come to me in a moment, but I have had a Yerba Mate beer before, and it does taste, I think in that beer review I was saying that I've never had Yerba Mate before, and it's an unfamiliar taste to me, but now it's kind of familiar because I've had it before, and it's a herbal, spicy, cold tea taste. That's what I personally pick up from this flavour. But it's a flavour that, it's at the very beginning of the taste of the beer. Then the malt comes in, that sweet, bready, biscuity malt. Then you have some lovely hops, the spicy, kind of citrusy hops coming through. And then the tea comes back on the back end in the taste. And for me that's very good, because when I normally taste a beer, nearly 3,000. Amazing, isn't it? Nearly 3,000 beers. You have a little, even a brief kind of half a second pause where you're feeling the liquid in your mouth and you're waiting for the flavour. But this is bang, it's instant. It's like a McLaren going off the line. It's an instant flavour. And it's that Yerba Mate tea that's done that, I think. So thank you, wife, for picking me up a very nice beer from Lantwick Major Market a few months ago. If the people from the brewery, if you're watching this, then you might remember her. She works in the Pastures Green flower shop in Lantwick Major. And it's just made me want to go out and buy more of this company's beers. They are very good, or this one's been very good. They seem to know what they're doing, and I'm going to be a little bit controversial here. Do I be controversial? Yeah, why not? I've had some very average Welsh beer in my time. I've had some very good Welsh beer. I've had some very average Welsh beer. And I suppose that's why, in honesty, I've put buying this company's beers off a little while, because there's been beers on the shelf from all over Europe, America and the UK, which I know and love, and I want to buy and enjoy. They keep releasing new beers, so it's difficult to keep up. But now, after finally getting around to trying some of this beer, I want to try more, and that's always a good sign. So rating for Tomos y Lilford Gaucho. I probably got that name terribly wrong. For me, 5% ABV is a very, very easy drinking, sessionable beer. I reckon I could finish that pint off and I'd want another one. And that's always a very good sign for a beer. Good mouthfeel, good taste, good sweetness from the malt, good bitterness from the hops. That nice yerba mate is fantastic in the beer. It's a very, very solid 8 out of 10. It's an 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom and cheers.